It's Justin. Welcome to Live Ask Me Anything number 44. That's a lot. That's almost a year, guys. We're creeping up on a year of AMAs. Haven't missed a one. That's pretty crazy. Okay, let's make sure everything's running. Got to use my little trackpad here. I'm going to refresh the page, make sure that I'm live, double check. Yes, okay, I see the word live. Hold on, everybody. I'm going to click more and see how many of you are here with me today. Let's see. What's up, everyone? How you doing? Happy Wednesday. Happy AMA Day. There we go. I see myself. Boom. Click for more. I got you guys up. Everything's muted. You can't hear me. Perfect. We're wearing the same shirt. Awesome, Shannon. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Sam. Hi, Carla. Hi, Joe. Hi, Tabitha. Hi, Jacqueline. Hi, Jacqueline. Hi, Jacqueline. Oh, awesome. Okay, cool. We got some live viewers. I got my Eat Whole Foods, Change the World shirt on that you can get at IamClovis.com. Super comfy. To the people that have these shirts, the V-neck or the 3/4 baseball tee, tell me they're not the most comfortable shirts on planet Earth. That 3/4 baseball tee, I just wear it for days and days and days on end, and then I get embarrassed because I go live in the Facebook groups every day wearing the same shirt. Judge me. It's cool. Also, my beard trimmer died, so I have a beard today. It just stopped working. I don't know what the deal is. I gotta get a new one or I'm gonna be a grizzly man. But anyway, what's up, everyone? How are you? Hello, tribe. I like that. I have that one. Love it. It's perfect. I need to get the pink one. Get the pink one. Get the racer, tank tops, all these things. There's a few things coming. There's gonna be a giveaway for shirts soon. I don't know why I just told you that. That's like weeks away. I plan a lot of shit, guys. But anyway, what's up, everybody? It's Ask Me Anything number 44. I'm calling this one Simplicity, How to Stop Failing. I kind of decided to do this one just on my own because I really want to talk to you about simplicity, because I was talking to some friends yesterday, just random conversations, about the state of the nutrition space and all these things that keep popping up, whether it's carnivore or keto or paleo or whatever. There's more and more camps being created. There's more camps. They take a couple camps and mesh them and come up with a new word for it, and now there's another camp. Do we need more camps? Are you kidding? Why do we need more camps, right? It's so overcomplicated. So we're going to talk about that tonight. For those of you that don't know, this is an Ask Me Anything episode. I have done 44 of them now with this one here tonight, which is a weekly Ask Me Anything every Wednesday night. I take questions from the Facebook groups. If you want to check out the Facebook groups, there is the Clovis Academy, which is facebook.com/groups/Clovis Academy. That's free. You can join it. You can go to IamClovis.com, find out all the things that we're talking about here. I tend to take questions from the people inside of those groups throughout the week. What's the topic of conversation? This one is a little more personal because it was a topic that came up among me and some friends, right? So let's jump in. Number 44. Tonight I am talking all about simplicity, the ultimate sophistication, right? In my personal opinion, it is the overcomplication of the health and wellness industry. The entire health and wellness industry, whether it's fitness or nutrition. Again, my opinion, but I believe it is the overcomplication of these simple principles that got us here in the first place. When I say here, I mean a country with 100 million people pre-diabetic and diabetic, 70+% of adults are overweight, 30+% of adults are obese. Here in Tennessee, like 40% of children are obese. What got here is confusion. Confusion by way of overcomplication, right? Poke around the internet for literally 10 minutes. Don't right now. Stay here and watch this. Don't go anywhere yet, okay? But if you go poke around the internet for 10 minutes, I give it 10 minutes, literally, of Googling or social media or Instagram or whatever, before you are hit with an ad for a pill or potion or supplement or personal trainer who's selling you a new kind of filtered water with added fairy dust that's gonna make you fart perfume, right? That's literally, it's that ridiculous. That's what we're up against. Within 10 minutes of being on the internet, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. But the thing that nobody tells you, except for me, is that the entire health and wellness industry, almost, I know really good people that work in this space, but the vast majority of the health and wellness space wants you to fail. They need you to fail. They overcomplicate things on purpose. Why do they want you to fail? because they want you to bounce from plan to plan to plan to plan with your shopping cart digitally, buying products all along the way. Well, now I am a keto person. This product says keto friendly. Mine, now I'm a paleo person. This product says paleo friendly. Mine, now I'm a Whole30 person. This one says Whole30 approved. Let me buy that, right? It's ridiculous, guys. It's ridiculous. You can't see through this. You're stuck in it, the day-to-day, because you want to lose weight so bad. With Clovis, my ultimate goal is to help you simplify your life, period. Simplicity equals sustained success. That is the truth, okay? So tonight, I'm going to talk to you about how to simplify your health and wellness journey, simplify your life for sustained success. I'm also going to launch a new product. I'm super excited about it. Another product for you to add to your digital shopping cart. But this is one that will actually help you. I'm so excited about it, okay? This is to help you simplify your life. A new Clovis product to help you simplify your life. And I'm going to give you a special deal that is straight up just for live viewers, so stick around, okay? Now, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Justin Nault. I am the founder and CEO of Clovis, building a healthy life together. I'm also a certified nutritional therapist, certified specialist in sports nutrition, certified specialist in fitness nutrition, and I have transformed the lives of over 500 people in just the year 2018. And a bunch of those people are watching the live video right now. We get insane results. We transform lives. 50 pounds in 8 weeks, 60 pounds in 40 pounds in 60 days, 11 pounds in 7 days, 100 pounds in 6 months, whatever, you name it, we've done it. All these non-scale victories, people need to buy new clothes, they get mad at me because they gotta buy new clothes. If you wanna learn more about that, go to iamclovis.com/start. iamclovis.com/start. You'll see some crazy testimonies from some super brave people that share their stories and allow me to share their stories on the internet. Some of them are in this room. I am forever grateful for that. Thank you very much. Go check out their stories. There are tears. There are happy tears. There are new clothes. There are amazing pictures. There are videos. There's videos of me talking to you. Go check it out. iamclovis.com/start. Drop some body fat. Drop some inches. Get real happy. Let's do it. Let's work together. Okay? Now that you know a little bit about me, let's dive in. Ask me anything, number 44. Let's talk about the mainstream approach to health and wellness as a whole. Now, for those of you that don't know, the Clovis audience is about 85% women, okay? Did you know that the average woman, and I know a lot of you, and you're gonna think this is a low number, but this is the actual number, right? The average woman tries at least 7 different diets in her lifetime. She will try to stick to at least 7 different diets. Some of you are probably laughing, because remember, that's the average. I know some of you personally have done much more than that. Some of you have probably done less than that. But why is this happening? Again, it's confusion. Because you get the new diet, and the new diet says your last diet was wrong about this one thing, and you need to add this food and take away this food, and now you need to count, oh, don't count calories, you need to count only fat. And now, oh, don't count fat, now you need to count only carbs. Now you're back to counting calories, right? And work out more, blah, 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 confusion. The internet is an endless sea of quote-unquote experts and quote-unquote gurus, my favorite word, who claim that their way is the only way. You need to adopt their way fully. It's not just simple common sense anymore. It has to be a program, right? And virtually none of it is based on good science. But what's worse, as I've told you guys with the bad science episode, that when you try to explore the science for yourself, you get conflicting data at every turn. You go try to Google something, you'll see skewed studies from every corner of the earth. Like this one says red meat gives you cancer. This one says grass-fed beef is a superfood. This one says eggs will give you cholesterol issues. This one says eggs is a superfood and a good source of choline, right? All this ridiculousness, okay? If you Google fat loss right now, 2 words, fat loss, you will get 418 million results. That's what I got when I did it in preparation for this episode. 418 million results on Google for fat loss. But those of you in the Clovis community know the science of fat loss could not be simpler. If you've ever seen me with the AMA doing the fat loss gas tank, I've done this in multiple AMAs. I walk you through the gas tank, it takes 5 minutes, you understand how fat loss works. Like that. Like magic, right? So we know that Google needs one page of search results with about 2 to 3 paragraphs that explain the science of fat loss. We're done now. Where's the other 418 million results come from? What happens is the internet is telling us something. It's telling us simple doesn't make money. The internet is all about making money, right? Understand that. Do not be confused by that. You are the product on the internet. Your attention is the product. That's what's being sold, okay? The internet knows that simple doesn't make money. You need to keep your eyes on the screen, consuming as much content as you can for as long as you can to make the most money off of you. The industry is counting on your plans to fail. They want you to fail. So you keep spending money again over and over on the next fad as it pops up, buying products all along the way with SEO search results. You buy certain products at the peak of your roller coaster of weight loss. You buy certain products in the valleys of your weight loss roller coaster. And these marketers study your behavior and they market to you based on your past behavior. The main principle with all these programs is to overcomplicate. Make it more difficult than it needs to be. Why? Because the more confusing, the better. So you feel like you need them. You need the guru. You need the customer service team. You couldn't possibly succeed without their genius guidance. So they sell you a plan and then they want more money for one-on-one consulting and then they want more money for email packages and blah, blah, blah. Right? It's all bullshit. The simpler, the better. Period. With fitness, nutrition, lifestyle changes, relationships, parenting, the simpler the better. Anything that requires the words, it's complicated, is doomed to fail for 99% of people. Understand that, okay? My number one goal with all Clovis programs is to simplify your life by removing all the bullshit information you've been given over the decades. I want to work with you for a little while. I want to give you all the tools and skills necessary so that you no longer need me. Trust me, I understand it's not a sustainable business model. If eventually you don't need me, you walk away, you don't need the Clovis community, you don't need me anymore, I'm happy with that. And I want you to teach your kids that. That's why I'm here, right? There's 100 million people behind you that need my help as well. So I'm not obsessed with keeping you glued to my hip. In fact, it's kind of difficult after a while, right? I want to give you the skills you need to move on with your life. Your health and wellness journey. Cool, you got it, figured it out, move on to something else and keep those core principles in place. That's what I want to teach you, okay? Again, the simpler the better. This is true of fitness, nutrition, childhood nutrition, feeding your kids, and even cooking. We'll get into cooking in just a second. Let me look at a couple comments, see what people are thinking here. What do we got? Woohoo, new products. Yup, new products. I tell people that Clovis is one of the easiest things I've ever done. Exactly, but people don't understand that because it starts with removing grains and sugar. That can't be healthy. We need our grains, right? Can't be a diet, has to be a lifestyle, 100%. I need to get back in my Clovis routine. Casey, yes you do. You are one of the few that has my direct cell phone number. Why do you not take advantage of this? I don't get it, right? The bad science is the hardest part. You never feel like you're doing it right. Exactly, which is why you have to train yourself to spot the bad science through my Bad Science AMA. That's very important, right? What else we got? My number of diets is much higher. Yeah, I know. That's the average. Remember, 7 is the average. Perfect timing. Needed something to distract me. What's up, Donnie? Get better soon, buddy. We're all pulling for you. Donnie fractured his skull in a fight with the Mexican cartel in Japan. It looked a lot like a scene out of Rush Hour 2, and he was a hero. Know that, okay? Wish I could hear the whole thing, come back live? Yeah, you need to come back live because we got a deal for you. All right, let's go. It's hard because so many people willingly jump into all these crap diets and they know they can't trust any of them, but they're super hesitant to join Clovis. Like what? Exactly. It's like, I was just on Jessica Ridley's podcast, the Parent Well podcast, and talking about people like, is your diet plan safe for pregnant women? Or is your diet plan safe for breastfeeding? Like, did you ever ask your diet if fucking your doctor if Doritos and Red Bull are safe while breastfeeding? Because if you didn't ask that question, don't ask me if Whole Foods are safe. Okay? Anyway, rant over. Let's move along. All right, let's talk about fitness programs, the way the mainstream handles fitness programs. I'm gonna ask you a question that I thought of today, and I don't know if you guys have ever thought of it. So I present this question to you right now. Have you ever noticed, this makes me giggle, because I've done them. Guys, keep in mind, I have done all of them. I assure you, I've probably done more fitness DVDs than you have, I'm just saying, okay? Have you ever noticed how all fitness DVD programs look a lot like a dance instructor teaching choreography? Like, is it just because they did that in the 80s and we want to be cool? Like, no. Why do you think this is? Why is it like this expert dance choreographer in the front of the room teaching you this complicated stuff from Tony Horton to Shaun T to whoever else, right? They do this so you need the video to get that workout in. You can't do it without the video. You couldn't possibly remember the entire workout from memory. You can't. And that's the whole point. They want to make you an addict so that every day, so that every single day for 30, 60, 90 days, whatever, you have to hit the play button. And when you hit the play button, you have to see their logo on your entire screen, in your face, and usually an advertisement for their products before the DVD program even starts. You see the logo, your partner sees the logo, your kids see the logo. This is the ultimate in brand awareness. Understand this. Why do you think they tell you to work out 6 days a week? We know that is tremendously dangerous, especially for obese people. That is tremendously dangerous. They don't give a shit. They need 6 days a week with their logo in your face telling you that Shakeology is the greatest thing you should buy for $120, right? Think about it, guys. This is not for your health. It's not for your health. Understand that, okay? You're hitting the play button. You're seeing their logo every day. Ultimate trick for brand awareness. It's insane. So what is the Clovis approach? Well, if we're talking about nutrition, we've talked about nutrition a lot. If we talk about fitness, right? Let's see. My allergies are going nuts, sorry. Give me nature. I can get you fit. That's it. Give me your body weight and 12 minutes a day. I'll get you fit. Give me a kettlebell. I will get you straight up shredded and strong as hell. Right? Very simple. If you have weight to lose, give me your neighborhood, your streets. And I will make your health improve 100%. But how do I sell that? How do I sell any of that? Right? It doesn't make a lot of sense. You give me 3 days per week and a barbell, I will make you a superhuman. Right? But I say things like this out loud and somehow everybody thinks that I'm the one selling the bullshit. Why do we think this? We think this because we've been brainwashed for decades by all the programs. You think that the boot camp, 80-day this, 21-day this, 30-day that, that's the way to do it, and I gotta do it 6 days a week, and if I miss a workout, I feel guilty and start over, right? It's ridiculous. And the thing is, almost nobody gets sustainable results from these programs, and millions keep buying them. Their sales do not slow down. Millions of people keep doing this knowing, logically, they don't have a single friend that it's worked for or a loved one that's gotten sustainable results. They keep doing it. This is insanity. Literally and figuratively, if you think of that program, right? But it's literal insanity. It's crazy, guys. This is crazy people behavior. How many people get to Clovis and thought I was nuts when I told you to stop working out? How many of you came here, hey, I know I just need to get back in the gym, Justin. I got 60 pounds to lose, and I really know I got to get back to the gym. And I go, no, you don't. Why? Cancel your gym membership. Let's handle this. And then you lose 40, 50, 60, 70 pounds, and all of a sudden, the switch flips, and you're like, ooh, I've been brainwashed. Wait a second, and the light bulb goes off. But until you have that moment, you think I'm the crazy one telling you 3 days a week can get you fit, right? So when we think about it, when we look at simplicity, the entire title of this episode is Simplicity. So let me give you some free advice right now. If you are an average person, you want to live as long as possible, you want to be able to play with your kids, play with your grandkids, go on a hike with your significant other, you just want to be a normal person, right? Normal person who has excellent health. Let's talk about a phrase called minimum effective dose. MED, that means minimum effective dose. So if you bring an average person to me and we can get their nutrition right, if we take care of the nutrition end, what you're really looking at is some form of heavy resistance training for a very short period of time, less than 30 minutes. 2 to 3 times per week. Could be a barbell, could be ARX, could be body weight with really slow reps. I can teach you how to do that. And 2 to 3 sessions of aerobic threshold training. Now, this doesn't even have to be training. This can be a morning walk. This can be a 10-minute walk. This can be a 20-minute walk, walking your dog with a bag, cleaning up poop. There's one of your aerobic sessions. There you go. I can teach you all about aerobic threshold training. I talk about it in other AMAs, in the fitness AMAs. What is aerobic threshold training? You can go check that out. But that's it, you guys. That's it. There you go, for free. You don't even have to pay me. That's it. Okay? It's super simple. Get outside and take a walk. You don't need an instructor to take a walk. You know what I'm saying? It's just simplicity. The simpler, the better. That's it, okay? Let me see, there's a bunch of comments coming in. I'm gonna grab some. Look around you. Do you really know anyone who has actually lost weight, gotten healthy, and kept it off long term? Craziness. No, and what's funny is, for instance, all the people around me, all my loved ones, except for dad, obviously, right? The only person they know in their entire circle that is doing well, health-wise, is me. And I'm still the crazy one. Don't get that twisted. I promise you, my friends, my family, people that I work with, that I hire for Clovis, people that I see in the music industry, all these things, they think I'm crazy. Don't get that confused for a second. Some of my dear friends think that I am crazy while they're walking around with giant beach ball bellies. I'm the crazy one. Makes a lot of sense, right? It's ridiculous. What else we got? I want to do kettlebells and get strong and shredded. Cool, let's talk about it. You know where to find me? That's nice and easy. She bought a barbell 2 months ago and hasn't used it yet. I saw a video of that. That was really funny. Day 2 of kettlebell swings today. Awesome. Sam, I hope you read Simple and Sinister. Go read Simple and Sinister. Even if you don't do the Simple and Sinister protocol, read Simple and Sinister or consume some form of content from either Pavel Tsatsouline or Strong First, right? Because there are a lot of kettlebell people in this world and a lot of them are very wrong. Okay, just keep that in mind. Asking Santa for kettlebells for Christmas. Nice, I love that. Best choice I made. Finally hit goal weight and beyond it now. Thank you for stating the facts. You are very welcome. Thank you for trusting me. All right, back up to Sam's comment. Killer. All right, let's jump back in. What time we got? Almost 8:30. Cool. Okay, so let's chat about the mainstream approach to nutrition protocols. This is very important. As you guys know, this is my bread and butter, as they say. See what I did there? Paleo joke. Get it? Okay, so let's talk about the mainstream approach to nutrition protocols. These are usually sold to you using the terms challenge or reset, right? Very popular terms. Challenge, reset, detox, whatever. So, right from the jump, you have been lied to. Think about that for a second. It's a reset, a detox, a challenge, right? You have been lied to right from the jump. Why? What do we know about people in dieting? Any of you out there with Clovis? I know some of you love being Clovis. You've been in it for 6 months and, you know, you're the peak of human health, right? But remember day one. What do we know about human beings? Particularly Americans, particularly American women, right? They do not want to give up their favorite foods. They don't. That's the quickest way to sell somebody a nutrition program. Say, you won't have to give up your carbs. You won't have to give up your favorite sugar products. You won't even have to give up your soda, and we'll help you lose weight. That's how they sell people, with bullshit lies like that. So when they say challenge, reset, or detox, they've lied to you right from the jump. Why? Because they know you don't want to give up your favorite foods. But here's what happens. The words challenge and reset, what do those do? They keep you comfortable. The words challenge, reset, and detox are all meant to make you feel comfortable. You get to stay inside of your comfort zone. Why? Because none of those words, detox, challenge, reset, none of them carry permanence. That's why you gravitate to all these little fixes, the 21 days, the 30 days, the detox, this and that. Because it's not permanent and you know that, right? This makes your brain feel comfortable. And you have thoughts like this. This is just temporary. I can do anything for 30 days, right? You know it's temporary. So those words, challenge and reset, make you very comfortable. In your head, this is a sweet deal. I gotta give up a few foods for a little while, and then I can just go back to being normal, and I'll be skinny and happy, and the world is full of rainbows and unicorns, right? This is also a very sweet deal for the marketer. Why? Because the marketer understands what happens at the end of the challenge. What happens at the end of the challenge, if you're like 99.9999999% of people, is the challenge comes, and on day 31, you celebrate by going back to all the nonsense you used to eat before the challenge. You literally celebrate your success by going back to eating garbage food. What does that mean? It means you're gonna gain all the weight back and then some, and then you're gonna say insane shit like this. Well, I guess I'll do another Whole30 challenge in a few months, but my sister's wedding is coming up in February, so I'll do another Whole30 in March, and for the next 3 months, I'm just gonna eat like an asshole, right? This is what everyone does. Do you guys understand how crazy that is? It's staggering. It's staggering that this behavior is considered normal, and we can't see it. We can't see the day-to-day because it's what everyone does, so we think it's normal. It's the same thing as right now. Everyone's freaking out about eating over the holiday. Well, I'm gonna gain weight over the holidays. Really? You have Thanksgiving, Christmas, maybe Christmas Eve, and New Year's Eve? 4 days? 4 days out of like 65 that you have to worry about? You're like, it's the holidays. I'm just gonna get fat. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is crazy, you guys. I want to help you see through this. It's crazy people behavior. But when 99% of people do it, you can't see that it's crazy. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to pause and reflect. It's one of my favorite quotes. It's attributed to Mark Twain. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to pause and reflect. Particularly when 70% of that majority is overweight. Why would you do what everyone else does? Why are you so afraid of being the crazy one? Okay, it's crazy, right? So could it be that the entire country just needs to turn everything that they know about nutrition on its head? If the results we've gotten since the adoption of the food pyramid have been so incredibly bad that literally millions of people have died as a result, do you think that maybe, possibly, we could even just discuss the idea of doing away with all of the nutrition advice as we know it and starting over? Does that not make sense? Well, of course not. Why? Because then nobody can make any money off the obese people desperately trying to cut their body fat. That money dries up. If we fix the problem, billions and billions and billions of dollars in profits go away. The health industry doesn't like guys like me. Okay? They just don't. I'm telling you, it's all money. As long as nutrition remains complicated, countless companies can continue to make billions of dollars off of us, the people. So what's the minimum effective dose for nutrition? Free advice. Again, let's see. What's the minimum effective dose to improve your health? No calorie counting, no macro counting, no nothing. Let's just do this. We take the food pyramid as we know it and we turn it upside down. Okay? What does that mean? It means that the most commonly eaten foods in America, wheat, corn, soy, sugar, dairy, and industrial vegetable oils, the most commonly consumed foods in America, that's 60% plus of the American diet. You flip it on its head, the most consumed foods become the least consumed foods. That's it. No math, no programs, no nothing. The healthcare epidemic goes away. I'm telling you right now, you guys. I'm not here with some deep, dark, crazy secrets that you gotta pay me for. You know what I'm saying? You want a custom nutrition plan? Yeah, you gotta pay me. Shit takes time, right? I make your macros by hand with a Casio calculator. If I make something that adds value to your life, I would like to be compensated for that, right? But I'm not gonna sell you inaccurate information hoping that you fail and come back to me and buy more inaccurate information. Or worse, I do one program and pitch it to a bunch of people and I know it's not going to work and they all buy it and I make $1 million. And I take part of that $1 million and make a new program that I know is going to give people a little bit of results, and then I funnel that out with marketing to a whole different audience. And I do it again and do it again and do it again. This is what people are doing. They're creating programs out of thin air just to make money. It's insane. It's an entire industry. It's crazy, you guys, okay? Simple. Simple, simple, simple. So why am I harping on simplicity? Let's jump into this. Why am I harping on simplicity? Let me look at a couple comments real quick because there's a couple in here. One of my cookbooks was promoting soy. That's terrible. Mine does for sure, because saturated fat is so bad, we should try to get our fats from plant sources. Oh boy. I'm literally screaming inside during my nutrition lectures. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, there's no such thing as a list of 200 free foods either. I'm assuming you're talking about Weight Watchers there. What else we got? Bye, Casey. Quick and easy fix. Yep, ridiculous. That's why new people always ask, what happens at the end of 30 days? Yes, exactly. What happens at the end of 30 days? What? Why? Why do you ask me that question? Because the answer you want is go to Cheesecake Factory and celebrate. That's not going to happen in the Clovis world. All right, I want to see a couple of those because sometimes the comments pop up and they distract me. All right, so why am I harping on simplicity? Because tonight, I'm launching a new product. Boom, right? Sounds crazy, like we're going against everything we're talking about. But at the end of the day, this is a product that I decided I had to make. If you have been following Clovis for any length of time, I refused to make this product for a long time. I didn't want to do it, right? I'm going to explain to you why I did it, why it's here, why so many people were asking for it, and why I finally caved in, okay? So I'm going to launch this product right now, tonight, and I'm going to give you 20% off of it, and I'm going to give you 20% off until 10 p.m. Central. So that gives you a full hour after this episode to get on and purchase. I'm going to give you 20% off. When the sale is over, no ifs, ands, or buts, it's no longer 20% off. It's going to be the full price of $37 forever. That's the way this is going to go, because I'm thankful that you guys are here, right? I can't just keep discount, right? So if you've listened to my content before, you know that I hate meal plans and cookbooks. I hate them. So much so that I created my own cookbook. Okay? Let me explain a bit about why I made this decision. Then I'll launch the cookbook. Then I'll take some questions and we can chat all about it. All right? I'm going to give you a coupon code. You can go get the thing. We'll play the game, right? I'm going to play the nutrition company game for a minute. First things first, here's a sneak peek with a direct quote from me that I wrote in my own cookbook, okay? Quote, "One of the best-selling book genres of all time is cookbooks. It's also the genre of books that holds the world record for collecting dust on cold, dark shelves all across America. Hey, remember that amazing night when we totally nailed that Martha Stewart recipe? You know, the one with 18 rare ingredients that we had to drive all over town to find, the prep time that took 2 hours with 4 different mixing bowls, and the cook time that took another 90 minutes? Boy, that sure was fun," said no one ever. I hate cookbooks. Understand that. That's why I made my own cookbook, everybody, because Clovis clients kept asking me over and over and over for months. We're 44 weeks into the Clovis Academy, right? So Clovis clients kept asking me for recipes and I had no good resources for them. Sure, I knew of recipe sites. I knew of people doing paleo recipes this and paleo recipes that, and I hated all of them. Why? Because they were still packed with sugar, terrible macronutrients. They were complicated as shit to make. You got 18 ingredients for every single recipe that you're trying to make. It's insane. Everywhere I looked, the recipes were overcomplicated, super difficult to make, and had awful macronutrient ratios. Right? You can be 100% paleo and get type 2 diabetes. I want you to understand that. Let me repeat. You can eat 100% paleo and get type 2 diabetes. I promise you. According to the internet. Right? So I finally decided to create my own, but I built very specific requirements and didn't release this thing until I figured it out. Okay? So I wanted this cookbook to take a look at the view from 30,000 feet. Not recipe by recipe, is this paleo? Is it gonna taste like candy? Is it gonna taste like pumpkin bread? No, I didn't play those games, okay? The questions that I asked myself was, can I create a cookbook that people can follow without buying a custom nutrition plan from me and still get tremendous health improvements from it? The answer to that question was yes. I pulled it off. It's done now, okay? And I'm gonna walk you through my criteria, how it happened, and when and how you can download it, okay? So, very simple. As you guys probably are familiar with my products at this point. Simple, about as simple as it gets. The Perfect Paleo Cookbook, that's it. And let me talk to you about the criteria that I built this on. I had 3 criteria for the book that I really wanted to nail. There's more criteria that I think I hit pretty well, honestly, but the main 3 criteria were super important to me. So 1, approved. Every single ingredient in this entire cookbook is something that I am entirely comfortable with you eating, okay? Every single thing that is in this cookbook is considered a Clovis approved food. So there's no guessing. Take the guesswork out of it. I'm trying to simplify your life, okay? So 1, only improved ingredients. 2, perfect macronutrient ratios. All of these recipes and their serving sizes, you can just adjust serving size based on your custom macros, right? But all of the macros are very, very close to a 60-30-10 macronutrient split. This is fat, protein, net carbohydrates. Now, I display the exact macronutrient percentages on every single recipe, and in the glossary at the end of the book, I give every single nutrition facts panel for every single recipe in the entire book, okay? That's a huge deal, you guys. If you've gone looking around for paleo recipes, you were probably cooking paleo pumpkin bread that had 18 net carbs a slice full of agave nectar, whatever the hell, and you didn't even know, right? This is very important. That was huge criteria for me. It had to line up with what I think are good macronutrients for overall human health. And 3, easy. They had to be easy. And the reason for this is, and I didn't go crazy with this, right? A lot of you like to cook. I talked to a lot of you before I made this cookbook. A lot of you in the Clovis communities really like to cook. You like to bake, you like to cook, you like to marinate, you like to slow cook, all these things. So I took that into account. I wanted the cookbook to be fun, right? Me personally, as you guys know, I don't cook anything that takes longer than 10 minutes. From turn on the oven to it's on the plate takes 10 minutes. That's the way I roll. But I know that not everyone's like that. Some of you really, really enjoy cooking, right? So I took that into account, and there are some longer recipes, and there are some short, simple recipes, okay? There's 20 recipes total. 5 breakfast, 5 lunch, 5 dinner, and 5 dessert, okay? It's got a little bit of something for everyone. It's dead simple. So I want you guys to understand that. Now, what else do I want to talk about here? Oh, the other thing is, this was another thing that's really important. So these are the 3 main criteria. I wanted everything to be on the approved foods list. I wanted everything to line up with what I think are optimal macros for optimal human health. And I wanted everything to be easy, that somebody without much cooking experience could complete all of these recipes, okay? Now, the other thing I want to be clear about is this is the only cookbook you will ever need. If you're somebody that's in the academy and you haven't bought a custom nutrition plan, you haven't gotten your family on board, whatever, like if you run the household, if you're the cook in your household, if you literally only make recipes from this book and you have 20 of them to play with, if you make only recipes from this book for the next 30, 60, 90 days, your family's health is going to change dramatically because all the guesswork is removed. That's the only reason I could even justify making a cookbook when I hate cookbooks as much as I do, right? That's what this does. This removes all the guesswork. It's literally the only cookbook you will ever need ever again, right? That's it. Not only that, but in the book, I plead with you. I wrote a whole big intro, how to use this book. I plead with you to destroy these recipes in any way you can think of. Mess them up. Swap ingredients for other ingredients. Use different meat when it calls for one meat. Use a tablespoon of an ingredient instead of a teaspoon of an ingredient. I want you to mess with these, tear them apart. I hate that people think of recipes as rule books. A recipe's not a rule book. It's a foundation, it's an idea for you to use as a launching pad to explore and experiment with food. Food is food, everybody. What is cooking? Whole food plus whole food, add some heat, coconut aminos, or whatever the hell you use, right? You're done. That's it. So I literally have an entire section where I tell you all the ways to tear these recipes apart. Mix them up, mash them together, swap ingredients, do whatever you want to do. So those 20 recipes are probably 400 recipes if you start mixing them all up together. Mix up, mash it. It's not a rule book. I hate that about recipe books, right? I want to completely change the way that you think about recipes, cooking, and food in general, okay? And the reason for that is because food is transgenerational. And you guys hear me talk about transgenerational all the time. Metabolic disease is not genetic. It's not. Like 3% of metabolic disease has even a genetic aspect to it. Literally. Over 90+% of all metabolic diseases we know it is completely preventable through lifestyle. You're not type 2 diabetic because your mom and dad passed it on to you. What mom and dad passed on to you is lifestyle. This is the heart of why this cookbook came out. We think that non-genetic diseases like diabetes, Alzheimer's, arthritis, whatever, are genetic. People blame everything in genetics. Women like to blame their big hips and their big butt and their mom. My mom had big hips and a big butt. I'm gonna have big, and they just give up. Whatever. It's not genetics. What happens is families pass down traditions. You probably brush your teeth the way that your mom does, before bed, whenever you do it, right? When you talk to your kids, you probably hear phrases coming out of your mouth that your parents used with you when they were talking to you. These things get passed down. It's transgenerational. So what's happening is families are passing down recipes. They're passing down cooking methods. You might make lemonade the same way your grandma does with 8 spoonfuls of sugar, right? If you're anything like I'm 100% French Canadian. Anytime I saw my grandparents, right? I'm an in-shape guy. Anytime I saw my grandma, my meme, oh, you look so skinny, you gotta eat something. Sit down, you gotta eat something, right? This is what's passed down. This is what we think is genetic. It's not. It's behavioral. So I'm gonna share one more thing with you and then I'm gonna show you this cookbook, okay? This is a direct quote from the book, and I hope you will take it to heart and understand why I did this and why I literally just spent an hour telling you not to buy shit from people on the internet, and now I'm launching a cookbook. It's the way I do things. I'm not the greatest salesman in the world, right? Okay? This is a direct quote that I wrote in this book. The Perfect Paleo Cookbook is my way of helping you see food in a different light. All I ask in return is that, at least occasionally, you will take the time to prepare these recipes with your loved ones, together. Create memories with one another through your shared cooking experiences. These are cooking traditions that can live on and impact the health and happiness of your family for generations. That is why I finally decided to create this cookbook. That's the heart of the matter. And I hope that my brother will cook these recipes with my nieces and nephews. I know that Papa Nault is going to cook these recipes with his grandkids, my nieces and nephews. That's part of the reason why I did this, right? There's a Clovis Kids Fudgesicles recipe in there. Super fun. You can make it with your kids. All right. Let me take some comments, then I'm going to give you guys all the deals. I finally got to where you tell us to throw a protein in the pan, some veggies, call it dinner, and you make a damn cookbook. A lot of the recipes are just similar to that, but I've gotten so good at making stuff without recipes, I can't even decide if I want to get it or not. You know you want it. Yeah, you do. I just want Papa Nault's meatloaf. That meatloaf is ridiculously good, and it's in the cookbook. And don't forget about the desserts, too. Like, with Thanksgiving coming up, guys, there's coconut carrot bites. There's chocolate mousse. There's avocado ice cream. There's Clovis Kids Fudgesicles. There's sweet potato coconut bars. It's crazy. All 60-30-10 macro split. That's insane, you guys. You can make like ridiculous desserts for a whole Thanksgiving dinner just with this thing, okay? We will get it anyway. Wow, the ratios too, that's amazing. Yes, that's the only way that I was going to release it. The only way, right? I do miss using my slow cooker. Slow cookers are great, yeah. I'm so excited to give this to my family. Now I don't have to listen to, I didn't know what you'd eat. Yeah, exactly, right? And give it to people as gifts. And now right now it's just an ebook. We might move into, I'm gonna see how it does and decide if I'm even gonna explore the world of print. Good Lord, right? So it's up to you guys. How the thing sells is up to you guys if it ever makes it to print. But yeah, I mean, you can give it to people as a gift, right? And then they don't even know it has the word paleo in it, God forbid, you know? I still use mine for roast, like lamb and pork. Use my Instant Pot all the time, killer. Bone structures are genetics, not body fat percentage. True. And bone structure, yeah, you're probably right about that. Yeah, that's the worst part of parenting. I love that. Is the book on your website? Yes, let's launch it right now. Okay, first of all, to make this easy, I'm just gonna copy and paste the link because I couldn't make a custom URL for it. It was being a little weird. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm about to paste this in the comments. Comment, paste, link, go! We've launched, ladies and gentlemen, the Clovis Cookbook. Now, what I'm gonna show you is go to the website and you're gonna use a promo code and I'm gonna give you 20% off until 10 p.m. Central. That thing is triggered literally an hour from now. The coupon code is going to shut off. So if you have other Clovis friends that aren't live and you need to call them or text them or do whatever you do, you guys have this whole Clovis network that I don't even know about. It's fantastic, right? Get on there and use promo code SIMPLE. Promo code SIMPLE, 20% off the Perfect Paleo Cookbook. I'm dying to get your feedback. I think you guys are gonna love it. I've eaten the recipes. They're freaking amazing. Absolutely amazing, okay? So get on there, yeah, put up the bat signal to anyone who's not live, let them know, tag them on Instagram, tag them on Facebook, whatever you guys need to do. Obviously, also, eat whole foods, change the world. Get on I Am Clovis and get those, right? Promo code SIMPLE. 20% off the Perfect Paleo Cookbook until 10 p.m. Central Time. At 10 p.m., I'm shutting the thing down, and it's going to be full price because this thing was insane to make. If you understood what went into making this book, oh my God, right? Ridiculous. Beautiful photography, by the way. Just go click on the link that I just sent. Just look at the pictures of some of that food, okay? Unbelievable. Bought, Joe, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's better than a bat signal. That's fantastic. I love that. It's pretty, right? It's super pretty, right? Amazing photography, amazing ingredients, amazing. There's the Perfect Paleo pantries on there. It shows literally all of the kitchen tools, all of the ingredients. If you have all those, you can make every single recipe in the entire book. It has clickable links at the end. So at the end, you'll see all the recipes in alphabetical order. You can click on them and it will take you directly to their nutrition facts. Full nutrition facts. And on the recipe page itself, you'll see all the ingredients, all the preparation methods, and then the macros. 61, 29, 10, whatever those macros are, they're all right there for you guys. There's a big intro from me. I teach you how to use the book. I tell you the best way to destroy the recipes. I love it, right? Get on there. Cookbook, 20% off for an hour. Yes, love the new shirt. Bought one and going for another. That's awesome, fantastic. Get the baseball tee, get the V-neck, all of it. Thanks for catching me up. What's up, Liz? How you doing? Welcome. Yeah, so get on there, buy the cookbook. I think you guys are gonna like it. Keep the commercials coming. By the way, I heard a commercial on radio today by a doctor talking about a guy, talking about guy health and links to obesity. Do you feel a big shift coming soon? No, I don't. I don't wanna be this guy. I don't wanna be this guy that does this, but, gut health and links to obesity, okay. Yeah, here's the thing. Is there a shift coming? Yes. There's a shift coming for 12% of the population. This goes really deep, and I have to be really careful because people are super, super PC, and that damages the country, that we can't have real conversations about things like poverty and inner cities and the food situation in inner cities. I'm gonna stop right there, but I have talked to some really big name people about this behind the scenes, and food is directly correlated to crime rates. Food is directly correlated to IQ levels, to school testing, to pollution in your cities, literally. It's tied to everything. So I need you to understand, right? Clovis, all of us here, we're the top 1% of people in the entire world when it comes to income levels, and that you guys can get on here and buy my Perfect Paleo Powder cookbook. I want you to remember where you are in the grand scheme of things in the world, right? So is there a shift coming? Yes. Will it take 100% of the population switching to this style of eating to change anything? No. We could probably do it if 30% of people switch to a Clovis lifestyle. We could make significant changes and send shockwaves throughout the entire healthcare industry and supplement industry and everything. We could make real changes. But so yes, I do think that there is a change coming. but I think that change is coming for a very small % of the population. It just feels big to us because all of your moves online are tracked, right? So stuff that you hear online, I know you heard that on the radio, that's really good. Radio's good too. But anything you see online, like you've been looking up, you've been paying attention to Justin Nault, you're probably gonna see things pop up for gut health and keto and paleo and all these things. That's the way the interwebs work, right? So there is kind of a little vacuum chamber that we're in, our little bubble in Clovis. But I think there's a change coming. I just think it is for a small percentage of the population, if that makes sense, okay? Yes, I've been reading nothing but gut health for a couple weeks. Yeah, Carla, I saw your post too. Yeah, I've talked about Restore for Life extensively, actually. I'll see if I can find the AMAs for you. But I've talked about Restore for Life a bunch. So I'll see if I can find that stuff for you. Once you go to Clovis, you do start seeing it everywhere. Yes, 100%. That's it. And what's crazy is I've run, I don't know, in the last month, I've maybe run $20 in Facebook ads. I've been like dabbling, you know what I mean? So it's crazy. I don't even play in that space. But you guys give my content so much organic engagement. And that's what I'm telling you guys, right? If you're thinking about the shift, right? If you're thinking about making this shift, why is it, like if I look at my AMAs, there might be 30 live viewers and I might get 4 shares. Why is that? I'm not trying to call you out. It's just if you want this, if you really want this for your loved ones, your friends, there's a share button you can click right now while I'm talking to you. You can click share now public. This spits out your entire page. I'm now live on all your pages, right? That's how this stuff works, you guys. I told you today, I'll tell you guys this again today. If you go to Apple Podcasts, the Perfect Paleo Podcast with Justin Nault, and you leave me a review on Apple Podcasts, because for some reason that's the only one whose rankings matter. If you have an iPhone, go to Apple Podcast, write a review for the Perfect Paleo Podcast, Perfect Paleo Podcast. That's the only one. It's only got 2 episodes on it. Leave a review, send me a screenshot to justin@iamclovis.com. I will send you free samples of the Perfect Paleo Powder. For free. Give me your address, which samples you want, screenshot your review, do it. It's fantastic, right? Share, 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 okay? When I first started watching these, I didn't want to share something that I didn't know what this was going to be. Now I share like crazy. Perfect, that's fantastic. I totally get it. You wanna be, some people jump on a new fad diet, 3 days in, they're sharing with everybody. It's the second coming of Jesus, right? And it's ridiculous, it's not. My email is justin@iamclovis.com. So just, I Am Clovis isn't up there anymore. My handwriting's really messy, guys. justin@iamclovis.com. Boom. So, no, you can't do an Apple review. Life's not fair, Liz. Really sorry. I don't invent the tech companies. Nothing I can do. Leave an Apple Podcast review, and you will get free Perfect Paleo Powder Podcast samples. Grab your friend's iPhone and do it. Send me a screenshot. I don't care where it comes from. Just give me the review. That's it. Android users. If I text you and I get a green bubble, I'm very mad at you. How do we get to that podcast? Let me see. Actually, I'll get you a link. All right, hold on a second, guys. I got to do some typing to get this link for you. This way, you can go directly to the actual podcast. That's a really good idea. Thank you for bringing that up. You log in here. Oh, it's not trying. Not wanting to work for me. Hold on a second. Huh. I'm struggling, guys. Hold on a second. I'll pull it out of the Academy. It's in the Academy, too. Let's see here. I'm going to get it for you. Where's my post? Where's my post? Where's my post? There we go. Don't worry, guys. This all gets edited out of the podcast. Okay, here we go. I got the link. Perfect. Boom. Go. I'm going to scream about Restore out there tomorrow then. Green bubble for life. Sure. She's in Cancun. Don't feel bad for her. No. How do we get to that podcast? Yes, okay, so that's the podcast link right there. That's the direct iTunes link to the Perfect Paleo Podcast. Leave me a review. Take a screenshot of the review. For some reason, the reviews weren't popping up earlier today, so they're probably all going to hit at once. I don't know if Apple has to review them or what, but once those reviews are posted, just get in touch with me. Take a screenshot of the posted review, preferably. Wait till it posts. Take a screenshot of it. I don't know how long it's going to take. Sorry, again, I don't make the rules for the tech stuff. There's nothing I can do about this stuff, right? Sorry, old and mature people don't use FaceTime. I mean, Apple but I think we still can via iTunes. Yes, yeah, that's the thing. You can use it. You can do it in iTunes as well. It doesn't have to be on your phone. You can get iTunes on your Mac. You can. I think there's an iTunes app for Google. I don't know. Guys, I don't make the tech rules. Okay, enough with that. I'm sorry if you're an Android user. Really. All right. What else we got? Any questions? Any questions about the book? Any questions about shirts? Any things about whatever? Questions? I don't even know what the green bubble means. Oh, that's funny. 85 beautiful pages on my new cookbook. Yes, it is a long cookbook, guys. It's a very long cookbook, but I felt the need. I think the intro was very important. The intro means a lot to me when I explain exactly how this works. Well, I mean, I think the first sentence is, I really hate cookbooks. I think that's the first sentence of the cookbook, right? Pretty crazy. Just purchased it. Awesome. iPhone people see our texting green bubbles. Yes, just joking around. Calm down, guys. All right? Sorry. Get on the iTunes link. Click that iTunes link. You might even be able to leave an iTunes review inside of your browser. See, here's the thing, guys. I'm super tech savvy. I know that some of you aren't. I'm sorry, okay? If you really think about it, you can I assure you, no matter what system you're using, you can figure out a way to leave an iTunes review. I don't have time to track that down and figure it out for you. But if you want free $20 for free worth of the Perfect Paleo Powder, you can figure it out. I assure you, right? It's just I don't have time to go do it. I'm not seeing the cookbook on there. How can others see it and not me? I'm not tech savvy. I shared the link. I don't know. I'll share the link again. Let's see here. Crap, now I can't find the link. There we go. All right. Nope, that's not it. Good Lord. It won't let me pull here. Somebody, yeah, click the link I sent. I'm sorry, guys. Come on. The link is right there in the comments. Or just go to Shop eBooks. Go to homepage, Shop eBooks. Super easy, guys. I'm sorry. While I'm doing the live video, it's really hard for me to like pull this stuff for you guys. Here, I might be able to get the link again. Hold on. Let me pull up another screen. You guys are funny, man. All right, there we go. I am old and found it. This is going off the rails, everybody. Jackie's right. All right. No, guys, if you go to I Am Clovis, your reward for figuring out where the cookbook is 20% off. Okay? Best I could do. Sorry, guys. Go pull it off. Really. Pull it off. Leave a review in iTunes. Do it in the browser. Do what you got to do. Guys, please help me out. Okay? I'm trying my best. I promise I'm trying my best. And yeah. Use promo code SIMPLE, get 20% off. Do you guys have any questions? I'm gonna shut this thing down. You have an hour to get 20% off. This is shutting down at 10 p.m. Central. So again, text your friends, call your friends, Instagram your friends, share this on your walls, share all the things, share it with a post that says, hey, get this amazing cookbook for 20% off. Some of you have it and have already opened it. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous, it's incredible. The pictures alone are worth the money. The thing is ridiculous. It will make you drool while you're reading it, right? I'm so happy about this thing. All right, any questions? You guys have any questions that aren't tech related? Understanding that I can't dive into this for you while standing in front of the camera live. Okay, guys? I can't customer service this thing while I'm live. So let's just get that out of the way. What else you guys need? Let me see. New comments? Anybody? New comments, new questions, anything you want to know? How's your Wednesday going? You want to just chat with me? You can literally ask me anything you want to ask me. This is an Ask Me Anything episode. So remember that, guys. You don't just have to ask me about the paleo powder or the Perfect Paleo cookbook or the free samples or anything. Any questions you have, hit me right now. If not, we're going to log off here in a couple of minutes. I'm going to get in the infrared sauna. I'm going to chill out. I'm going to do all the tech stuff I have to do, which is download this episode. And there's a lot that goes on after the behind the scenes and this stuff too. Call tech support or Justin. Both work. Yes. For real. I'm doing a 48-hour fast. That's cool. 48 hours is nothing. Guys, you all have been fasting for long enough at this point that I don't have to hold back and not make fun of you anymore. Right? You guys are like, I'm on a 48. I'm like, cool. That's, yeah. Keep doing that. Right? You guys will understand, as these things change for you, as you get further on your Clovis journey, you'll understand, like, some of these things, these are milestones. They're milestones when you hit them. Don't get me wrong, right? They are freaking milestones. Keep doing it. Keep going. What do you think of wearing electronics? Example, Apple Watch. Well, so, that's your first, Tabitha, if it's your first, I take that back completely. That's amazing. You can totally make 48 hours. Trust me. You can absolutely make 48 hours. It will be no problem for you. I assure you. Just keep going, okay? Sending my review, signing up for Clovis, purchasing the cookbook. Awesome, thank you. Wearing electronics. Okay, this is an electronic. This is the Oura Ring. Oura Ring is a little bit different because I can actually put this into airplane mode. It has its own airplane mode where it doesn't emit any EMF, doesn't emit any Bluetooth. I can keep it like that for 6 weeks if I want to, literally. And then I can turn it back on and it will track all the data over 6 weeks and migrate it over to my phone. So it depends on what device you're talking about. I use Apple AirPods a lot, right? I don't freak out too much about it because the other thing is, just about every single aspect of my life in terms of nutrition, wellness, and longevity is perfect. So if you're eating a standard American diet and your insulin levels are through the roof and you may be close to insulin resistant and you got a bunch of glycation going on and all these issues, and then you start dealing with these things that they say promote cancer, right? I don't even know exactly how that stuff works. I know it's a little more dangerous for little kids. Like little kids, their cranium is not completely... So don't take a big iPhone Plus and stick it on your 2-year-old's face. Say hi to grandma. Don't do that, okay? Don't do that. Their skull is literally not as thick as yours. And we don't really know. That's the big thing about electronics is we honestly don't really know. Now there are some people that claim that they track sleep and they turn off their Wi-Fi router at night and they sleep better. Some people use grounding pads under their bed. Some people use EMF filters all throughout their house. I don't really know. And the thing is, nobody really knows yet. The science is not conclusive. This stuff hasn't been around long enough for us to study. You know what I mean? So it's like grains. We have a pretty good understanding of how grains work in our body. We've been eating grains for 10,000 years now, right? And from 10,000 years on, we got sicker and sicker and sicker and sicker. Literally, the human species was at its healthiest just before 10,000 years ago. It's been downhill since there. Our literal, Steve Poirier was just talking about, like, literally our skeletal structure has changed since we started eating grains. We have a ton of data there. We don't have that much data for wearable tech. So I wish I had a definitive answer for you, but I really think that you should just, live every aspect of your life as good as you can. Should you sleep with a Wi-Fi router next to your bed? No. My phone is my alarm clock, yes. And my phone is always in airplane mode. Not do not disturb, it is in airplane mode. It emits nothing. It's a glorified paperweight. When I am not putting something on my nightstand that's emitting EMF and Bluetooth, I'm not gonna do that. There's just no way, right? So if your phone is in your bedroom, it should be in airplane mode. But the wearable tech, it also depends. How long are you wearing this tech for? Like if you have a heart rate monitor and you wanna wear it, you're talking about an Apple Watch. Yeah, so Apple Watch, I wouldn't be too super concerned about an Apple Watch because it's not near, you're not holding it up to your head, it's not down near your junk because there are some preliminary studies, some studies that suggest it can lower your testosterone, like sitting your laptop on your lap, right? There are some little things like that, but again, we don't really know long term, so I wish I had a better answer for you. What size kettlebell should I start with, or do I still need to wait? Ah, man, that's tricky, Carla. I wouldn't start you with kettlebells. What I know of you, I wouldn't start you with kettlebells. I would start you with nothing but body weight, and all of your body weight training would be mobility based. I would be trying to build strength through mobility with body weight. Like if you can't crawl around on the ground like a bear, like in bear pose, crawling around the ground or crawling around like a monkey, some of the animal flow moves, if you can't do that stuff, don't swing a kettlebell. Don't. Because you're gonna end up in a chiropractor office real easy, okay? I have one of those too. I wear a Garmin Vivo Active HR all the time. Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, I really don't. I wish I had a better answer for you guys, but the jury is out. If it was definitive, I'd tell you, That thing seems so cool. Sent your review. Okay, any other questions? What else you guys got? Let's shut this thing down. We've been going over an hour now. The cookbook is out. I've been dying to get that out to you. I've been dying to do this AMA. I'm super excited about it. I think you guys are gonna love it. I want your reviews. I wanna know how things taste. I wanna know how things were to cook, what it was like, what your kids think of desserts, all these things, let me know. Okay, I'm flexible, I'm good there. Okay, flexible, that's great, awesome, good start. But remember, kettlebells Kettlebells are interesting because it's about the single best thing you could do, really, in my opinion, for overall health, but there is a huge learning curve, If I had it my way, nobody would kettlebell train without working with a certified kettlebell instructor, like someone that's certified in Strong First kettlebell instruction or something. In a perfect world, you shouldn't touch a kettlebell without an expert teaching you how. And that expert does not mean your personal trainer at Globo Gym or us, because they just don't know, right? Anyway, I don't know. I don't know that I would start you there. I would start you somewhere else, Carla. I know a bit about your story and everything. I'd start you somewhere else. So anyway, if you want to chat about that, email me. Let me know. We'll talk about it. I had to miss this live, but I'll start it from the beginning after, but wanted to say hi. Hi, Crystal. Don't miss the sale. You have an hour left to go get the Perfect Paleo Cookbook, which is out now in the Clovis store for 20% off using promo code SIMPLE. Okay? There's a link in the comments. There, I'll just share it again. There you go. Go there. Go get yourself a cookbook. Jessica Huff is a great trainer and Clovis follower. Awesome. Go talk to Jessica. That sounds great. Yes, Crystal, sale. You just got in just in time. You would have missed it. At 10 p.m. it shuts down. The sale's over and it'll be full price forever. Okay? All right, guys. Let's shut this down. Thank you for the questions. Great conversation. Thank you for being here week after week after week. Thank you for supporting Clovis. Get your Eat Whole Foods, Change the World shirt. Get your Perfect Paleo Cookbook. You're going to love it. 20 recipes, beautifully photographed, easy to make, perfect macronutrients. It's fantastic. Get on there, get yourself a cookbook, get yourself t-shirts. Let's chat tomorrow in the Clovis groups. Go join facebook.com/groups/Clovis Academy or just search the Clovis Academy. Get in there. You guys are going to love it. Thank you guys so much for letting me do this work each and every day. I love it. I do it for you, to get you and your families healthy. This has been Ask Me Anything, number 44, Simplicity, How to Stop Failing. Thank you guys for being here. My name is Justin Nault. I will see you tomorrow in the groups. I love you. Have a good night.